Just a second.
I'll just do what Heather does, just pull out another computer.
Look at us, practically on time.
Mm-hmm.
Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live-streamed Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. You can watch all of our D&D live series as well as reviews and Let's Plays on my YouTube channel and read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Head on over to Chat for the Lost Plane after our show tonight for our live post-session discussion. You can follow me on Twitter at roguewatson and join our official Discord discussion group. Invite link in the description below. You can support this channel at patreon.com/roguewatson. Shouts to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Tiny Dancer, Manuel, Basil, Tom, Huskarl124, Wizard Princess, and my favorite D&D player. And gold patrons RPG Papercrafts, Charming Grenade, Pretty Boy Numa, Marcus David Vicente, Gilberto, Sean, A.K. Cert to be Adam, Dead Lizard Lounge, Sam, Arash, Limpy Spuds, Jerome, Fatboy619, Scalenia, and Nick. Obviously, shout out to new Platinum patron Josh, a.k.a. my favorite D&D player. Thank you all for your support.
I am Chris, your Dungeon Master, and I am joined by our awesome players. Reese playing the Warforged War Cleric Tim.
Hi.
Raymond playing the Half-Elf Assassin Rogue Kethra.
Hello.
Rochelle playing the Triton Lore Bard Champion Fighter Gillian Flounderson. Heather playing the Human Oath of Devotion Paladin Scarlet O'Fair. And Eric playing the Tiefling Monster Slayer Ranger Fiend Warlock Kaelin Cazador.
Hello.
We use Roll20.net for our campaign, Discord for video chat, and stream it all using open broadcaster software with Streamlabs. Previously on War for the Lost Plane, the heroes rested, having liberated the Verdant Tower, and after gathering their strength, set off on their journey to Marin Grove, accompanied by Fiog and Rykresh, where they aimed to locate the missing creator of Anonyma through his lover Marina, who lived in the grove. The first few days took them through a tour of the land's exotic nature. Forests full of alien beasts, fields of flowers that attempted and failed miserably to put them into a deep slumber, and earthquakes caused by the steps of an enormous wandering beast known as the World Ender. Upon reaching the strait that would take them into the One Wood, Fiog bid them farewell, heading north to entreat for aid from a Slaad colony. Crossing the strait, they caught sight of a flock of large flying creatures passing by. Making landfall, they entered the One Wood. Their companions had warned them about the wood, a singular living forest that was known to defend itself if threatened. With his ranger sense, Kaelin was able to lead the group through the forest, avoiding so much as stepping on a vine. The forest held no beasts or bugs, nor a single fallen branch. Tim and Scarlet became curious and began attempting to interact with the vines, learning that they were indeed dangerous, responding by exposing sharp barbs and waving them menacingly at any who disturbed them. They camped exposed, unable to find a space large enough for Gillian to pitch her magic hut, but were undisturbed in the silent, empty forest. The next day, they continued traveling, turning a corner to find a hovering figure, a red humanoid female with writhing tentacles in the lower half of her body, who calmly introduced herself as Irathon. Upon questioning the heroes, Scarlet began cheerfully explaining their situation, while Kaelin, recognizing Irathon as the leader of the Fiend army, prepared to attack. Kethra began convincing the Fiend that he was a famous chef summoned to the land, which confused her immensely, but she still offered them a deal, and explained her interest in Anonyma was as a gateway to transport hordes of fiends between planes at will. This seemed like a deal-breaker to the entire party, and Scarlet drew her sword, Kaelin fired bolts to the illusory image of Irathon, and she sighed disappointedly, promising to see them again if they survived, as a squad of fiends appeared from invisibility, descending upon them. And that is where you all are at. Making sure that you're in the right spot. Yep. You're just reminding me of that.
No, I was making sure I was in the game.
Oh, yes, you are in.
Yep.
It looks like everybody's in.
Kethra scream about her Fey ancestry.
I can't be charmed.
Don't even try it.
All right. And as I said at the end of the last session, what you saw as Irathon faded out of existence, her illusory form dissipating. How many are here? 8 figures appeared from invisibility. 4 large winged beasts, each one in its claws carrying a creature. 2 white, bony-looking devils. 2 large, fat, green-horned devils with wings. And the white, bony ones are carrying evil hound. You can see the names of all these creatures in the descriptions. I don't have to keep describing them. Carrying hellhounds, and the large green Nikolos are carrying, I don't know how you describe those, dog-sized demon beasts with gaping maws and long tongues. Look like Resident Evil monsters. And Styx is the first one to react to all of this.
Styx will use his turn to pop into invisibility.
All right. Is he?
And basically dives like under my hat.
Okay, so he's like on your space.
Yeah.
On your body. Okay.
On my
Your hat is big enough.
Yeah.
It is. It's a big hat.
All right. The next up is the 2 bone devils. I just realized as I was looking at the initiative. Good news for you guys is you all get to go through before most of the enemies. The bad news is the enemies go all together. So it's going to be fun. But the bone devils, carrying the hellhounds in their lower claws, are about, when the battle starts, they're about 20 feet in the air, and they are descending upon you. And this one's going to come down right here next to you, Kethra, and he's going to deposit the hellhound.
$20 into your account.
That's right.
Thank you.
the white bony hands.
I was thinking more like an egg situation.
Oh no.
While this one is going to fly in here, and he's going to deposit. I'm going to move him right here because the hellhound is in that space.
Okay.
And Bone Devil, I did not number these.
I'll call him Bonesy. And the other one, Susan.
Susan.
Bone Devil number 1. As I just now look at what a Bone Devil can do.
Did you prep for this? Yeah.
Kethra, the Bone Devil is coming at you.
Skewered.
That's right. Both of his large, bloodied white talons come upon you, Kethra. He's going to make 2 claw attacks against you. Should be auto-rolling damage. 25, I assume, hits.
Possibly.
I don't see anything.
Oh, you don't?
I don't see anything.
You got
Is
cheater
it-
rolls
Are
going.
you sure it's not whispering to you?
Well, it's probably not. It's probably whispering to me. Because all of these fucking character sheets always come in all fucked up.
You
Hold on
gotta
just a
check
second.
that. If it has the yellow highlight, I think, then it's a whisper.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, then that one didn't count. So I just changed the auto-roll damage. Together, does an 18 hit you?
It does.
For 7 slashing. And then a 22 for 10 slashing. And then Gillian, from the back of this Bone Devil, a barbed tail lashes out at you.
17
Yes.
does not hit.
Does not hit. All right.
Ooh. Good. Stay between it and me.
Second Bone Devil is going
Bonesy.
after you, Bonesy. Going after you, Tim.
Oh no, Bonesy.
26 will hit for 12.
Yeah, that's Bonesy.
then a 12 will not hit.
Good thing I have such a high armor class.
That's right. And then Kalen, from above the Hellhound that just got dropped in front of you, a barbed tail slashes forth and misses you.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the Bone Devil's turn. Next up is...
Whispered loudly and importantly, Bone Devils!
Yes.
I've probably seen a Bone Devil before.
Oh, boy. A Scarlet.
As he whispers, he can very clearly hear Scarlet. Yes, we know. Thank you. We're very well prepared for this. Thank you. And
I have claws and stingers.
She would turn and look at you. I'll pat you on the back in a second. I'm a little busy right now. I guess I'm going after the puppy dog. Better not have like a yelping noise.
Hellhound!
All of you have seen a Hellhound before.
Aw. I want to be like having the Pokedex of demons in front of me.
I know this one.
Its element is fire.
Which, Kayla, given your background, if you wanted to make rolls against these demons for that sort of like information, I would let you have advantage on the roll.
I can do that.
Oh, wait till your turn,
Yeah.
but if you want to try to identify one of the monsters, yeah.
My guy's not very smart, though.
Longsword against a Hellhound. 29 does hit.
Ooh.
Thought you were about to make fun of her for using a longsword or something.
A longsword? And a Hellhound? Get out of here.
For 21.
21. You cleave a
And
good chunk of that
then-
Hellhound off.
Let's throw a Divine Smite on top of that. Let's see here. Which one do I want to use? We'll use a 3rd level Divine Smite. Oops. Oh, I did click this button. We'll add another Ooh, all of that to it.
Wait, what is that? That can't be
Sorry,
right.
hint. It's
The top one's not right?
Higher level cast. It's not the top one, so it's the bottom two.
Bottom
So another 19.
Yikes. All right. You put all of your holy might into this Hellhound, and it looks like it is barely standing on its one leg. After that bash.
Well, spell slot off. Hang on. And then, I hate to use a full hit on this guy to kill it, but if I don't, then it's gonna hit me. Seeing if there's anything else I had that I could do to this thing before I go to my second attack. Doesn't look like it. Should have turned on my channel Divinity first. Oh well. That would have done it. Alright, so we'll just hit him again.
All right.
So
19 hits.
for 16.
16. All right. With that, you put your longsword right through the middle of the Hellhound and put it out. The flames looking out of its mouth die, and it falls to the ground.
And then I will step over the body and up next to the bony guy.
All right. Kalen.
I don't suppose you have a 30-foot cone in your pocket I need for a visual aid?
I got a lot of your spells built. What spell are you looking at?
Fear, which says it's a 30-foot cone.
I don't have fear in here. I had all of these.
That one. That is the new one that I took last session.
Oh, okay. I did not. Yeah, I haven't updated it since.
I'm basically going to see if I can get any multiple groups or not. I don't know. I just don't know how wide a 30-foot cone is.
Let's see. So
Need an isosceles triangle.
15-foot cone is. That is a 30-foot cone. Yeah.
Okay. So even though they're in the air, would you say I could get all of those groups in one 30-foot cone?
If you were to launch it like this,
Yeah.
you probably just well,
Do I need to move?
you might need to move like one space closer, and then you'd be able to just aim it upwards and blast everything.
Okay. So that takes. Oh, that would be a bonus. No, that'd be concentration on both of them. I'll just.
You need to get that attack opportunity.
That's what I'm debating on. I have multiple ways of getting out of an attack of opportunity. I'm just trying to figure out if it's worth getting out of that. But you can't cast more than one spell, so if I want to fear, then I don't. All right, I'll just take the. It would be really helpful to fear these guys if I can get it off. So I'll take the attack of opportunity from the Hellhound, and I will rush forward. Say, demons, I have learned more power. And he will project his will up towards these giant demons flying down as his eyes glow smoldering red and attempt to...
Okay. Cast fear.
Cast fear, yeah.
Show me fear.
I'm trying. Show me... I can't click on it for some reason. Character sheet is failing me. It says, each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever it is holding.
Oh, no.
And become frightened by the spell. A creature must take the dash action to move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turns unless there's nowhere to move. Blah, 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 but only if... Oh, there it goes. Okay. So you get a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let's do the Canalosh, the dog creatures first. They're being held.
Those things can't be that smart.
How wise do they look?
Don't forget to reset the sheet.
One of
so we can
them-
see what it rolls.
Right.
Turn off all your whispers on all your new sheets.
What's your DC?
What is my DC? 16.
All right. One of them barely makes it, and the other one does not. Then it is the Nikoloths. However, Nikolos being more powerful demons, perhaps if you had investigated them, you'd know this,
Oh,
Kaylin.
shoot.
You fool.
He even gave you the option.
I know.
um,
Kalen's not smart.
are resistant, but they are not wise, so we'll see how this plays out.
Most demons are resistant to magic. Haha!
Turn order is like not in order.
I was even ahead of you on that.
Say that again?
The turn order is like not in order for me.
It's moving.
Right? Or is it just,
whoever's at the
it's
top.
moving.
Yes,
I
yes.
see now. Oh, I don't like that. That's different.
I never did it that way, yeah. I always kept it moving.
Yeah.
Don't-
Whoever's on top is whose turn it is right now. And then
Okay.
it'll move up.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't enjoy change. Okay.
I like this. It's different.
Well,
Excellent,
okay.
excellent.
You feared a bunch of big green brutish demons.
Yes, I'm so pleased.
They drop the Canaloths. that
Yes,
were
they do. In fear.
Nice.
And they drop their great axes. Both of them are holding huge great axes
Uh-huh.
with blades the size of your torsos, and they both clatter to the ground,
Yeah.
along with the two dog creatures.
Any chance it falls on top of the dog creature?
They should roll dex saves. I mean, how high in the air are they?
20 feet.
Okay, wow.
Roll dex
I
saves with
tell you what,
disadvantage.
Kathra, just out of curiosity, I'm going to roll a D100. On a 100, the axe will fall on the Canaloth.
I at least
Wow.
give it 10%, so make it like 90 to 100.
There's not a 10% chance that they drop the axe directly on the dog.
All right, I'll take it. 1%.
Aw.
Negative. The axes fall
Nice.
close
Aw.
It's your inspiration.
for a 1 in 100 shot. There you go. Both the dogs do, however, fall. And one takes 6 and one takes 7 damage as they hit the ground. Unlike other of these types of spells, taking damage doesn't actually do anything to the spell, does it?
No, but I have to maintain concentration on the fear, so I do have the... I have to have concentration on it right now.
Okay.
I'll do that symbol. Remind me. But on everybody who's frightened, on their turn, they have to take the dash action and move away from me.
Yep.
And then when they don't have line of sight, they can repeat the wisdom save.
Okay.
And that was my turn, and now I'm going to triumphantly just stand here as I just feared them all and watched a bunch of them fall.
Go away. Tim. You're flipping through the book. That's a good sign.
Always a good sign. You can take a bonus action first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I was looking. I didn't want to embarrass myself by asking the entire group of the internet.
What is this fool doing?
6 years later, how do bonus actions work?
Pretty much. Alright, for my bonus action, Tim will say diphtheria! And
Everyone doesn't know what that means.
What does that even?
Well,
everyone needs to
Divine-
make a Christmas saving throw.
all right. You can see within range. Each creature makes a charisma saving throw. Less than 50 or fewer, deafened for 1 minute. 40 or fewer, deafened and blinded. Regardless of it. Okay, and then this is the one you actually care about.
Yes.
Celestial defeat is forced back to its plane of origin if it isn't already there. Right. Yes.
This is his I
Remember
win
that
button.
one, Chris?
It's a level 7 spell. I was like, how is spell available to you?
And it's a bonus action. It's not even an action either. That's crazy.
I'm a wizard.
It's any number of creatures you can see, but it is within 30 feet.
They're all within 30 feet.
Okay, you checked. Of course you checked.
I mean, I can move to be more in the
Oh,
episode.
okay.
but
No, I'll yeah, it's fine. All right, let's do some charisma saving throws. What you learned pretty quickly, Tim, is that bone devils are also resistant to magic.
Okay.
This is charisma,
Yes.
and what's the save?
17.
Wow. Wow!
Bone devils care not for your
They're
divination.
so charismatic.
Don't even need the resistance.
No, they didn't.
Wow.
Hellhound.
3 out of 4 saves.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's nuts.
Crazy.
Tails is forced back. All right, Hellhound. Literally, you see just fire from some other plane of existence just come into the plane you're on and engulf the Hellhound and like drag it into some fiery place. And the Hellhound is gone.
Sound like a balloon when you're stretching it and letting the air out.
Next up, the Nikolas, the big green guys who have advantage. Shit! Fuck you, Tim.
Wow.
They're all your criticals.
Yeah, alright. One of the big green guys, along with his axe, just, once again, is engulfed in fire and disappears. And next up is the Canalos.
Wow.
Do not have advantage. It's 17.
Aww.
17.
All right.
You're gonna get nerfed, son. You get nerfed next session. You better watch out for them
I don't
patch
know why.
notes. Those patch notes
Why
are
do I-
coming for you.
First it was Talus, now Tim.
All these monsters you're banishing are just gonna be in the next dungeon we're in. They've all just been
That's right.
teleported there.
If it's summoned.
Now there's 2 of them. All right. And now for my action.
Yep.
Won't be as effective.
That's insane. It's not even an action. That spell's broken.
I will attack the bone demon with my warhammer.
Not only
27
do
does
you
hit.
send them back to whatever plane they go back to, you send them back deafened and blinded and
That's true.
stunned.
Well, they all had way more than 50 hit points, so they're just deafened. But
Okay.
still.
Yeah.
I'll use my bonus attack for the 13.
Okay.
So 18 damage.
18. All right. That's a solid hit.
Solid.
Smack that bone devil.
But it is a level 7 spell, and I only have one of them, so...
I mean, yeah, that's the nitrous. It's the
Yeah.
Tim's divine power exudes over the forest.
I mean, you got rid of half of them.
Yeah. Good to know your god still watches over us, Tin Man.
The leeches are hungrier than that.
I'm beginning to be a believer in the leeches.
Gillian.
Okay. So this guy, like these guys are all down now.
They are. They're ground level.
Okay. I'm just gonna swing at this one with my phase axe.
All right. 23 does hit. 13. All right. Slash that bone devil.
Okay. And then I'm still making sure all of that. So what did I actually roll on that? So I rolled a 9
Yep. And then
Plus your
3 is your strength.
strength
And
plus
then,
the 1
yeah.
for the phase axe. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing again. Ooh, that was
Ooh,
a 10.
that was a 10.
Not as good.
You know what that means?
Oh, that's a critical fail. Dun,
It's a-
dun,
it's a
dun.
Critical fumble time.
Or a critical
Uh-oh.
fumble, yeah.
Do you have that thing?
Not for an attack roll. I have a thing for a damage roll. Is that what you're talking about? Where I re-roll?
No. I mean, do you have the
What thing?
button or the macro
Oh
for the
no,
critical
I
fumbles?
haven't done this yet. I don't
Okay.
understand what I have to do.
Up at in your menu, in the top right, I think it's, where is it?
Can I re-roll this with inspiration, or
I mean,
is
yeah,
it...
if you want to use your inspiration, you can re-roll it.
Well, I'm gonna do that then. I didn't like where that was going.
I'm not going to use
The
your
DM starts rubbing his hands feverishly, and then you need to,
Click the
back
button.
that shit right up.
So far, I'm the only one who has clicked the stupid button.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've all avoided it terribly.
Okay, well that time I rolled a 2.
Hold up. Wait. I don't know if I should waste it again on you, but I channel my divine divinity and give you +10
Oh boy.
to the attack roll.
Excellent.
Through the use of one
What is
inspiration
wrong?
and one divine intervention, Gillian
We're all-
hits with an axe.
we all to help Gillian pretend that she's this amazing warrior. The trend continues.
I never miss. Yes, that's right, Gillian.
Oh.
Yes.
The Gillian wears no
know.
clothes situation.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so it's 7 damage.
It is. Yep.
Nailed it.
Why am I even with you guys?
That's right. Another attack from Never Miss Gillian.
I'm going to start my own adventuring band.
Kathra.
Tell me about this blackness up north. Can I go into it?
It is dense trees and brush and shrub. You could
Wait.
try to go into it,
What
but
blackness?
just I assume he's talking about the dynamic lighting.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just the trees. You could try to go into it, but you do see, Catherine, that it is all the trees and brush and everything are infested with those thick green vines.
We are still in the living forest.
Yes.
Which is a no-go zone. It's a no-touch. It's a bad touch.
No, I want you to go in there now. You got rid of half my demons.
In fact, this forest is fucking coming for you now.
I was thinking I could hide in there, but no.
You're like the cocking of a bunch of guns.
That's right. You know, there's a hit squad in this forest now.
Trees just start smacking us around.
Well, I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage and use my 30 feet to make my way here.
Okay.
And I believe this bone demon is still looking at Tim.
Sure is.
So I'm flanking him now.
Yeah.
And I just go hard with the rapier.
Go hard with the rapier. 22 does hit for 28 damage.
All right, I need to save my channel divinities for this guy.
Yeah, you're 76.
Not
Yep.
sure 1d10.
But that is it.
All right. The Hellhound, you hear the faint howling of a lone hound.
Of the DM somewhere.
Hear my anguish. The big green guy is still terrified of Kalen.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still 20 feet in the air, Kalen. What you see is you don't really see him like go around anything. You just see him fly up and out just over the tops of the trees, and you just lose sight of him immediately. And I'm actually going to hide this because you lose sight of him.
Yeah, he can repeat the save.
Yeah.
If he ends his turn in a location that doesn't have line of sight.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you lose sight of him completely.
So would I not know if... Because I still have to maintain concentration on the spell is the only thing. I don't know.
Philosophical question.
It is. I don't know
You
how that works.
If your spell is no longer affecting you. What's your save?
16.
Well, here's the other thing. My other question is: Are the demons that are now in Avernus afraid? Is your spell traveling through the planar elements?
Oh, I imagine once you leave the
It's
plane
broken.
I'm on, then I would imagine all bets are off in terms of concentration, in terms of the ongoing spells. There's no way I would continue.
Sight. Once they lose sight, then...
Yeah.
That's true. They can make the save.
I mean, once they're in
All
a
right,
different plane of existence, I don't think I could feel them either way.
Yeah. You don't. You still feel your spell is happening,
Okay.
Kaylin. You hear more braying sounds of anguish from some other distant plane of existence, and it's Styx's turn.
I'll just continue hiding in my hat for now.
All right. Bone Devils. Bone Devils are furious. You've eliminated their buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Do they really have friends, though?
Yeah, co-workers. Bone Devil.
Murderers, coworkers.
That's right. Bone Devil 1 is giving you the claws, Gillian. 21 for 8. And a 12, I assume, does not hit. And
That's
Scarlet,
awesome.
you're getting the barbed tail. Oh, there we go.
Oh, mercy. Oh, Jesus.
This is a fun one, too.
Whoa.
Crit
So-
on the tail.
Fuck is
Oh,
this shit?
yeah. That's all happening. So, yes, so you take all of that damage.
Plus 23,
Jesus.
69 points of damage.
What? Because it rolls all the... Oh, my God.
And give
Ow.
me a Constitution saving throw, please, after that.
You just
You
made
rolled
all of
really
us...
well.
Yeah, you made all of us just, like, lean forward in our chairs. Just now.
Like, hold on, you can do what?
Yeah. This is some bullshit. Nice.
All right, you push off the effects of the poison, but the poison's still really fucking hurt.
Jesus.
All right, everyone needs to do their level 7 spells as soon as it's their turn.
That's right.
Oh,
Tim,
what? You
Tim
say?
looks around. Everybody's got level 7 spells, right?
Hey,
Right?
I made those demons run away.
Took half my hit points in one hit.
Good lord.
Yeah. Bone Devil 2. Kethra, it turns on you and gives you the claws.
Oh, Bonesy.
Does it drop his claws?
He gets the wind knocked out of him. He can't speak or cast spells with somatic components. The Bone Devil was already completely silent.
This is breathless.
Yep.
Do they breathe?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Wow, 1 and a 2 after he rolled that crit.
Yeah, and then Tim,
Karma.
So-
not even looking at you,
Here
the
comes the
stinging
tail.
barb.
This is it.
Shit.
That's all I
A
gotta
1, 2, and a 3! Bonesy!
Well, yep. Bonesy's lost his mojo.
Bonesy
Little
lost his
Bonesy.
mojo.
This is what this is.
Wow.
And Scarlet, it's your turn.
10, 15, 20. Ah, God damn it. Things I gotta do to get fucking advantage here. Ah.
21 does it.
Alright, hang on. We're gonna do this. And then... That was bad. Alright. I'm gonna throw another 3rd level Divine Smite at this asshole. 'Cause now he's pissed. So it'd be another 16 on top of that.
All right. 13 and then 16.
And then...
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
When you do your own, you trade.
Oh,
Pretty crits.
yeah. Now,
Made 'em
what
all
if you throw a smite on that? Would the crit work?
I don't know.
We need to know this information.
Yeah. What is the wording of your smite?
Hang on, let me see. Here.
Because when you hit with a weapon attack, you can expend a spell slot to deal radiant
When
damage
you
to the
hit-
target. I'm just reading because what you
Yeah.
posted earlier.
2d8 for a first level slot. At higher levels, the damage increases by 1d8 for each spell level higher than first to a maximum of 5d8.
I'll tell you why I would allow it. Is because it says it deals radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage.
Yeah.
So I kind of read that the same as I read sneak attack.
Sweet. Alright, so here's this, and then I have to roll the Divine Smite separate.
If you want to put a divine, you don't have to put a divine smite on it.
Well, let's see how much damage
The
this
ruling
does first,
is-
and then...
Yes.
Oh, that was real bad. Real bad. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
shit right there?
11, 14,
Uh,
19.
Yes, Divine Smite's coming.
Yeah,
Okay.
it says you can totally use a smite, and then you also get the crit from that.
Okay.
What a...
And guess what? It's coming at a fucking 4th level. I'm gonna pull my own fucking
That's
nitrous.
greatness.
Because then I get to roll it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, let me turn the fighting style off, though. And the improved
Revenge.
so that way it only rolls the numbers that you need.
This is revenge.
Alright, so it's just the bottom 2. And then I'm rolling it again.
Oh my god.
Wow, look at that damage.
My only consolation is that you guys are using spell slots for all this shit.
Yeah.
Care. I don't care at all.
Minus
So another
31.
16 on top of, so,
Okay. 31
Yeah.
and then another 16.
yep.
All right. Plunge your
Ooh.
sword in and fill him with holy light. And he's looking real bad. He's still standing, but he is looking real bad.
Wow.
Do I have any kind of bonus action things I can do? Hang on.
I will not stop until this creature's dead.
I know. Trying. What is this one? No, that's an action, which is stupid. Why are my channel divinities actions? That's dumb.
Hmm.
Oh, come on, there's gotta be something. Gosh, damn it. Do I have any spells that are bonus actions? I need to like put like little symbols
Yeah, a lot of yours should
Yeah.
be.
next to the ones that are bonus actions. I know there's one in here somewhere. Ha! Ha 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 ha! A branding smite is a bonus action.
Now,
No,
are
I have
both,
to hit
are
with
both,
that. Hang on. Never mind.
yeah, I think that's the thing that
All right,
happens
I'm
later.
done.
Yeah,
I'm
before
done.
you attack.
I knew something had the words bonus action on it, though.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Galen, you're up.
All right, let me check all of my things. Sharpshooter.
Galen, you're not sure if your fear didn't just scare them so bad they blinked out of existence.
I probably heard Tim mutter his
yeah.
leech god prayers back there, and things all zipped out of existence. I mean, and we've seen it once before.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
But obviously, I'm still concentrating on the fear spell, even though that Nightgloss out of sight. I want to try to keep him away while we've got these other big guys here. But I will. I'm gonna assume. Well, Scarlet doesn't go until after. Gillian can kill that thing then. All right, I will target the Bonesy Bone Devil with my Slayer's Prey. And that says a bonus action, which gives me the +1 d6 for this first attack as I aim the crossbow with the sharpshooter on. All the things. Fire.
All right.
That is a 16.
Kalen, you think your bolt might have hit it had you not been trying to sharpshooter him. As you see that bolt bounce off of his very bony carapace.
This bony carapace. I rolled an 8. All right, we'll do an extra attack and try again. How about a 26?
That pierces the bony carapace.
That bonesy. 24.
All right. Yep.
That was all my things.
All right. Tim, can you live up to your last turn?
I can. I don't have any more level 7 spells. Friends, get ready. Here he comes. He is coming straight for Scarlet.
Very. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Oh, boy.
God.
Heal Scarlet, oh Leechosaurus. Suck the badness out of her and regurgitate the goodness from inside of you.
Oh, no.
Someday you're gonna have to explain the biology of how this works.
There is
No
no
one knows that word.
explaining the great Leechosaurus.
Oh man.
Just hear Scarlet going, ew, 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 ew.
You're just
But
sort
then
of
you
bulges
hear,
with
you're like, thank you, ew, 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 thank you, ew.
It feels so good, but so wrong.
And that's my turn.
Gillian.
You actually explain how my phase axe works again when I'm making a ranged attack, because I was rereading it and I don't think I understand it. It phases harmlessly through any creatures or obstacles directly between you and the target, and the attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage per creature that axe phase through in this way.
Yep. So if you
So just
throw
like-
it and it phases through 3 people before it hits its target, you get an extra 3d8 damage on your attack.
Oh, to the target.
Yes, to the target at the end. Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
Ooh, okay.
So it like
I
powers
see
itself
now.
up as it passes through creatures.
Oh, excellent. Okay, yes, I misunderstood that. Okay. Well, that sounds very fun, but I suppose because I have to kill this guy, number 1 right here
He's in your face.
first.
I don't have to. I got this.
Well,
She's real
he's just
mad.
like,
It will hurt when his turn comes around.
I was gonna say that Susan's going before you though.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and just attack with my great axe, which I believe is stronger.
Okay. 20 will hit.
14.
14. Yep. Smashing, but good.
And he's still up.
He's still up. He's looking pretty bad.
That's a 14.
14 does not hit.
Yeah.
Glances off of the bone.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, though.
Mid-axe.
There's
Hold
more.
on. Hold on.
I have a luck point. I
Who's-
always forget about those. I'm going to
who's
use a
gonna
luck
bail her out?
point.
Ah, yes.
So it's a 1d20.
Oh, did you miss again almost?
Mhm.
I wasn't.
No, I'm very good. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? I forgot how to do this. It's like, did I do that right? Okay, there we go. Oh no. Okay, wait. Oh wait, did that add my modifiers or is it just that?
No, that was just your 20. Yeah, so that's actually plus 9, I think, is what
Yeah.
your end modifier is. So
I'm-
a 23
Mm-hmm.
will hit.
I'm the best fighter in the world. 13.
The lucky trait
13.
is just like a savant, just not even aware.
That's right. Gillian, you smash your axe into this bone devil, and he goes to raise his claws to stab into you, and then falls backwards towards Scarlet and dies.
Of course it does on Gillian's 13.
That's right. Yep.
Once again,
Gillian's
Gillian, best
Gillian's a
fighter.
kill stealer.
That's right.
Stands upon the pile of bones, just going.
It's all me.
Takes out a little notebook and adds another like check mark.
Bone devils. That's
all,
new.
all kills that have been stolen.
So many check marks.
Cathra.
What's the size category of these bone devils?
They are large.
Okay. I'm medium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Extra medium.
I'm gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna shove the bone devil.
No one ever does. No one ever does.
I'm gonna shove him into the vines.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do you need a reminder? Here you go.
Thank you. That is useful.
Ooh, we came with receipts.
So I need to contest your roll with a.
My athletics with your athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. You want to go first?
Sure.
My God. Oh God! You get a +3. Is that a bad strength?
Mm-mm.
All right,
5 feet into the
Kethra.
vines.
You shove this bone devil into the vines. As you do, the bone devil just instinctively slashes out with his claws, and his tail is whipping around like the alien at the end of Aliens. And he's just going crazy in there. And around all of you,
Time of his life.
the forest seems to come alive. You see every single one of those vines that have been wrapped around trees, through the ground, around bushes. They all begin to move at once. And
Towards what? What have I done?
What?
Sharp barbs just come shooting out of the forest, and they're just surrounding you. They're all waving around in the air.
Tim waves back.
But they don't seem to be the ones that are around you all. Tim, it reminds you of what happened when you yelled at them earlier. They pop out and they're just sort of waving in front of you. However, the ones around the Bone Devil are not. The ones around the Bone Devil start stabbing immediately.
Everyone play it real cool.
Where did they go in the order? Right here.
That's picturing more of a. He just gets like enveloped by vines and taken to the forest, and then you hear 20 gunshots.
Says pow, pow, pow.
That's fine, Justice.
That's juggle justice.
He goes back a few. These guys are still here. All right. That it, Kether?
I'm gonna go here. Oops, what happened? Uh-oh.
You
gone.
stepped into a bush somehow. I'll move you.
Okay, yeah, I went around, and no, I do want to go here.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna hide behind this tree,
Okay.
so that hopefully the one across from me can't see me.
Okay. These tokens are only representative. These vines are fucking everywhere. Every tree around you has got like a half dozen vines in it that come out with these sharp barbs.
In that case,
I crawl inside Tim.
right? Can I crawl on you, Tim?
No, I'm not that kind of robot.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. That is your turn.
Walk into the vines.
Hellhounds don't exist. Nikoloth. Somewhere in the distance, Kaelin, you feel your magic link to your fear spell dissipate. And you feel like you are no longer affecting any creatures.
Friends, I fear we may have one more demon coming at us.
So here's what you see, Kethra. The vines that are even around you guys, you all have to stand completely still, because even the vines that are coming from that are between you and the Bone Devil shoot past you to get to this creature. These vines each seem to have an almost unlimited range. They are traveling around and going between your legs and over your head. And they begin just stabbing at the creature. Just
Jesus.
Dozens of them.
Uh-oh.
And then a couple of them... Oh, and actually... Tim, you're the only one who's going to get hit by this.
Hey.
But what you see is a few of them also begin doing something else.
Uh-oh.
They seem to almost, like, certain trees that are like hubs of these vines kind of open up, and you see a spray of thick green thorns. And one of them, the one directly to your west, hits you along with hitting the Bone Devil, Tim. So I'm going to need you to make a DC 15 con saving throw.
You are collateral damage.
All right, you take...
My friends, the vines burn. Holy fire.
You take half of that
Oh, okay.
as poison damage. Can you take poison damage, Tim?
I think so.
Okay, maybe it was your dwarf that was that had a poison
Yeah.
thing. Okay. All right. But you're fairly certain you're fairly certain that it was, in fact, aiming for the Bone Devil, and you just got hit.
Just
And
16.
yeah, it's just 16. And by the end of the vine's turn, you see this Bone Devil is just perforated with vines. Vines are going through it, through limbs, wrapping around its head, and you see it just get engulfed in green and slowly dragged into the brush.
Nice.
And you do not see it anymore.
Dramatic, but effective.
Win as planned, guys.
Now you are all surrounded by wavering, threatened, but currently stationary barbed vines. However, there is no direct line of threat around you at the moment. So if you want, I will take you out of combat.
Yeah. Kalen will whisper gently in his most rangery outdoors knowledge voice. Forest, we are not your enemies. We are trying to purge you of enemies. And we will be out of here very quickly. Please do not skewer us, my friends.
Give me let's say an animal handling check.
That is
Galen.
not an animal. How dare you?
But this is more, it's less about what you're saying, it's more about what you're doing with your body and your tone of voice. And
I'm just stating why.
we'll be out of here in a second.
How do you like that, Forrest? Heyo.
All right, your very calm demeanor and low-spoken, almost whispered words and very slow movements seem to slightly put the barbs near you, at least, at ease. And at least allow you to move around a little bit, because it's actually kind of hard to even move around with all these barbed vines floating in the air.
Mm-hmm. Okay. At least for a minute or two, I'm going to have my crossbows just trained in the sky, watching for that one Nikoloth that flew off.
Okay. You do that for a couple minutes, and you see nothing.
Smarter than the average demon, then. Knows when to pull back.
Well, I believe when he sees his other friends flee in fear and then disappear, and then get stabbed by 20 vines, it has an effect on someone's psychologicals.
You're so wise, dude.
I am very wise.
What is it? A 17 and 18? Much wise do you have?
Something like that.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of this forest.
All right, so you guys just trying to extricate yourself from the current situation. The vines are all just sort of steadily at what you would think is like alarm or at danger sense, but none of them are actively, trying to hurt you.
Did we get rid of him before? What did we do?
You didn't.
Before?
You just backed away.
It was
You just
very
left
carefully,
Yeah.
kept going, I think. Which is what I gently suggest we... I don't want anybody to relax or chill here or anything. It's like, we gotta go.
Alright, I'm going to cast
Gently.
Create Water and offer them water.
them. Okay. How are you doing this? Are you like rain, or are you just throwing a 10-foot cube of water?
Gently.
I'm letting it rain. I'm going to collect a handful of it and hold it up to the vines as an offering. Here's some water. We're free.
Ba weep grana weep ninny ba.
All right, Tim. As you do that, you rain water down and you put some water out. You watch as the water doesn't even make it to the ground. Every vine that it hits, the water gets absorbed instantly into the vines. And the water that you're holding out, the very tippy tip of a barb, just touches the water, and it's like a straw. It all just gets sucked out of your hand.
Better go before they realize we are full of mostly water. That's
These are demon vines, run!
Oh wait, just ends up piercing your skin and just. Of course, you're on robots. I guess you don't. Yeah, it just shrinks it from the inside. Drink up! Oh no, friends, that's too much.
Drink of my moisture.
Those are my juices.
It does seem to put them slightly at ease, though, Tim. It does seem to pacify them a little bit to where they're not quite as wavy. They're just they're backing off a little bit lower. So you guys think that with everything you've done here, you could carefully extricate yourself from the area and just continue on your hike.
We do exactly that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna destroy water and suck it right back out.
Sucker.
Suck it. As you all begin to slowly extricate yourself,
I have now taught you the concept of lying for it and betrayal.
It's your first lesson. Fiog pops into existence on your shoulder, Tim. And he looks at you and says, "Yeah, you did all right."
Wait. Fiog's the hairy man.
Oh, sorry, Rykresh. Not
Okay.
Fiog. Fiog's gone. Yeah, this is
There's a
Rykresh.
hairy man on me.
Oh, hello there.
Get off, get off, get off.
I'm back.
Ah!
Not the first time.
Feed it to the plants.
And yeah, you
Yes,
wonder for a
we
moment.
did.
Yeah,
We
wonder for-
are alive.
Yeah, doing better than I thought you would already.
I knew they were taking bets on us.
End up
Wait, is
killing
the
this
hairy
damn
man?
cat.
No, this is the cat.
Okay.
The hairy man's gone. This is Rykresh.
Okay.
All right, you all continue your journey. That was early. That encounter happened very early in the day. So you got a full day of hiking through what you understand to be the one wood. And you make it that far, and you're still in it. When night begins to fall, you are still in the one wood.
Damn it.
Still in the vines.
Still in the vines. Yep.
Okay.
Once again, you cannot find a space wide enough to set up your hut.
I hate this
There are
place.
vines.
Let's get you chopping.
Everyone has to keep reminding Tim how this works. Even though
I've learned nothing.
It just absentmindedly starts hacking away. No, Tim, no!
Yeah, so you don't find a place where you can set up the hut, but you do find a place that's about 10 to 12 feet wide that is free of vines and is just ground where you can set up sleeping bags, essentially, to sleep.
How big of a fire do we want? Bonfire?
No, Tim, no,
Make a fire.
no.
Set up one of those college, like, pyramids.
Oh my god.
In the middle of the night, as you all begin to lay down to sleep.
Tim stays watch on his lazy Susan, rotating ever
Yes,
so slowly.
yes. Yep. You all
Do I have to make
Just-
that noise? No.
just beginning to fall asleep. Each of you, right next to your left ear, hear a voice that says, "No sleep for you tonight." And you all jolt awake.
Grandma?
Tim, you see nothing. There is nothing in your field of vision. After a little bit of not knowing what that might have been, you all try to go back to sleep, presumably. And just as you're
Tim
about to fall asleep.
does not tell anyone he heard a voice in his ear.
Okay. Well, everyone heard it. Everyone heard this.
He doesn't know that.
Okay.
We all look at each other suspiciously.
Just as you're all about to fall asleep, a voice in your ears. Kill my pets, will you? Think you'll sleep after? No sleep tonight. The voice is right next to your ear, and you all look around and
whisper
see.
back, I don't sleep.
The voice doesn't seem to know that.
Can I roll anything to identify what this sounds like? What this voice is?
Roll an Arcana.
It's also gonna pop Divine Sense, by the way.
That would be a good one. Arcana's bad.
Show me your Divine Sense.
I'm so sleepy.
Show me Divine Sense.
And guidance.
May the leech help you and guide you.
You sense nothing within 60 feet of you.
Very specific. Check out 61 feet.
Yeah, you sense nothing within 60 feet of you.
I'll call out for that fucking cat. Alright, Crash. You know.
Yeah? Come in.
We brought you here to identify magic. What the hell is going on?
I heard it. In my ear just as much as it was in yours. It's magic, alright. Illusion magic of some kind. Not too terribly familiar with what demon can do what magic, but the voice certainly sounded not mankind-like.
Alright, well, to that, Kaylin will... What was the last thing the voice said? That we just won't get sleep?
It said, kill my pets, will you? No sleep for you tonight.
Alright, I will...
Loudly.
I'll cast silence on all of us. No sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere, so I don't know what you choose in range.
Okay.
Everybody needs to be within a 20-foot radius of me. This'll shut this shit down.
Okay.
For 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes. Yep. Alright, you cast that spell, Kaylin. And you guys all just trying to go back to sleep at this point?
I am.
Silence on? Okay.
Yeah.
After about 5 or 6 minutes, Kaylin, you feel, you can't see it, but you feel your magic dissipate. As if dispelled.
Shit.
As if someone did that.
Alright.
And the voice is in your ear again. No sleep for you.
Alright, Kalen's going hunting. He's going demon hunting.
Okay?
Taylor says, I'll go with you.
That's right.
Let's kill the most demons.
It's gotta be nearby if they're casting these spells.
It is pitch dark at the moment, rather, by the way.
Pitch dark, you say?
That's right. I don't
Good
know who can
thing
see in the dark and who can't.
I have... Give me a second. What do I have? Shit. It's, too many things. definitely have dark vision, but I also have Devil's Sight. Where is Devil's Sight? There it is. I can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 120 feet. The night is my friend.
120 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not even grayscale. It is straight up normally in darkness.
All right. Are you just walking out, just looking?
Basically, yeah. I mean, I'll call it to Rykresh and see if Rykresh can track the magic somehow.
All right. Rykresh says, if he casts another spell, maybe.
Man, I've been casting spells every 5 minutes.
I hadn't been ready before. I'm ready now. Give me a survival check. Galen, you are out just walking around in the dark.
God damn it.
Looking for a thing.
The plus
Wait,
7.
I went too.
Ah.
Kethra also went out.
Yeah, Kethra, give
Okay.
me the help action.
Ketherick, give me a survival check. Or you could help, Galen, if you wanted to roll again.
How would I roleplay that? What are we doing?
You guys are just out hunting.
Just trying
this
to track
demon.
anything
You're
out of
trying
the
to
ordinary.
yeah.
Trying to find whatever's doing this.
So I can either hit a survival or help him.
Mm-hmm.
Helping is what? Is advantage?
Yeah.
It gives him advantage, yeah.
What's your survival?
Yeah,
like?
I guess I'll help you. I'll be like standing, walking around, like, oh, watch out for that.
Spotting for him.
Don't step on that. Yeah.
16. For a long time, you guys are walking around for maybe half an hour. Meanwhile, you two don't hear anything. Meanwhile, the three of you who are back at the camp, or the campsite, every once in a while, you still hear that voice, like someone's right next to you, but there's no one there. At one point, Kaylin, your Devil's Sight goes out to 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You see, just for the briefest moment, it's got to be like 100 feet in the air, you see a fat green winged shape flying through the air above you.
Hmm.
And just as you see it through the trees, it's gone.
Hmm. Motherfucker. Does that look like the demon that I'd feared before?
It does. It looks like the Nycaloth that ran away previous. Or that you feared away and then you didn't see where he went.
I've got to learn a fly spell.
You all can keep looking, but absence of anything else, you all will not be able to long rest here in the forest. As every 10, 15 minutes or so, this thing is taunting you.
It's doing that while it's close to us?
You're not sure. Kaylin, if you want to go back to the camp and like try to keep your eyes out,
Yeah.
you could try to do that.
Normally
All right,
I'd be
you do
like
that,
climbing into the trees for better, but I don't want to fuck around with the trees, so.
Right. And you can see there's not really a good way to climb trees here without triggering something. Trees are a lot of the trees go up to 90 feet high, but most of them are like 50 to 60 feet high. At one point, right before the voice taunts you, Kaylin, you think you see just at the edge, the very edge of your vision, you think you see that great green shape dip into view. But it's maybe 110 feet above you at that point, and you hear the taunting, and then it's gone out of your vision.
Shit. He's up there flying around. Can any of you fly?
Your little demon thing can.
That's true, but I'm afraid he's not very strong. Let me at him, boss! Let me at him! Shut up, Steaks.
I'm afraid the Creator has not given me the ability to fly as of yet. Maybe in a few minutes.
You never know.
Can we at least short rest in here?
You can short rest, is
Yeah.
what you can do.
All
I
right.
get all my spells back.
On a short rest. Amazing.
That's how it works, right?
That's how clerics work.
That's why I've been doing it.
Yep, so you all can get a short rest as you are basically taunted all night long. At daybreak, though, once you all kind of wearily get up and pack your things and begin to set out again, you all hear the voice in your head, like, chuckling. And then after that, you don't hear it again.
I spent half the night frustratingly trying to hunt this demon down.
You get little glimpses of it, but it
Yeah.
never goes below like 100 feet above you.
I'm very frustrated by this.
Never gonna catch me.
Yeah, so you guys can get a short rest, roll whatever hit dice you want, get back whatever you get back in a short rest.
Ooh, hit dice. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Kaylin pulls out a notepad and writes down, grow wings.
You're not sure how you didn't really investigate the Nikoloth, Keelan, but you're not sure how one of you with wings would do in the air against one of those.
He doesn't care. He'd just go after it anyway.
So-
He isn't thought that far ahead.
yeah.
Does the bard give us anything for resting?
Bard, you can play your song. You guys
Oh,
are not
yeah.
going to sleep. So.
Bard.
I forgot. I wasn't rolling hit
Bard.
dice, so I kind of forgot about
Your
the
one use.
What? No hit or no miss, Gillian?
No Miss Gillian.
The short rest means she has to be no Miss Gillian for another day.
That's right.
The D8.
I think it's a D8. Oh yeah, here it is. It's,
Perfect. That's just enough hit
yeah,
dice
one
to
D8.
make me go full.
All right. The next day, as you all, like I said, wearily are packing your things up, you have more than all of them, but all of you are frustrated not having gotten a full night of sleep. You're all very just weary and frustrated. But you set off to get out of this damn wood where you could safely set things up. However, before you get out of the wood, you're traveling for about 3 or 4 more hours. You come upon a river. It's a wide river, maybe 50 to 60 feet across, depending on where you're at on the banks. And the one wood basically goes right up to the edge of the river. You look across the river, and it's still a forest over there, but it looks way more normal to you. Like there's dead branches, there's regular brushes. You can maybe hear a bird in the distance. So that you seem to have reached the edge of the one wood at this river. Rykresh pops into existence as a puff of smoke next to you all. Says, well, this is it. This is how we get to Merrin Grove. This river cuts through the mountains and empties out into her forest.
Any warnings you have to give us for this place?
Merrin Grove, sure. I don't know much about the river. But Mariner herself is Druidess, who's got full control of the forest. Everything that happens in there, she knows about and is in charge of. And she's very protective. She don't like civilization.
Well, good thing none of us are very civilized.
I suppose so. It does look like you could use your boat on this river, should you wish to.
Scarlet, we need your arms. Row. I don't know if she's here or not. We'll say
She
that
can
she
row.
rows.
Yeah.
Here, I'm here.
You all force Scarlet to row.
All
right,
And again, she's singing her songs to Torm as she's
That's
rowing.
right.
Again.
That's right.
I can't get on a boat without it now.
Yeah.
It's your boat song.
It's my boat song.
Gillian, you're still swimming alongside, yes?
I suppose so.
All right. You begin boating down this wide, gentle river. For a few hours.
Song over the river.
That's
and through
right.
the woods. To Marin's Grove we go.
Yep. For a few hours, the journey continues uneventfully. Large fish of a variety of colors swim just under the surface. The river passes into a
That's just
mountain
Gillian.
pass. It's just Gillian. Gillian, you guys keep mistaking her for a fish. That's a giant fish. That's just Gillian, guys.
That's offensive.
Yeah.
But hilarious.
The river passes into a mountain pass, the shore disappearing to sharp cliffs on either side of the water. The river twists between the mountains, the tall, thick canopy trees choking out the sunlight, except for thin rays breaking through the leaves. The farther on you go, the quicker it grows, until the water swells into rapids and its roar becomes thunderous.
Ruh-roh.
I skipped the first musical cue. That's what it was like for the first 3 hours.
We missed the gentle music.
Yep. Its roar becomes thunderous. After a small bend, you can see some distance ahead of you, the river becomes raging, violent rapids, crashing over sharp rocks, piercing the surface of the water. You have a few moments to prepare.
I crap my pants.
I actually will put you on a battle map. It's just for assume you're moving down a river. This is constantly moving.
Mm-hmm.
This is just for reference of where you guys are in relation to your boat.
Hooray, I'm still in the boat.
Scarlett's got the oars, and she is trying to expertly maneuver the boat with the oars, trying to steer us out of it.
All right, that's what you're doing, Scarlet. What's everybody else doing?
Paddling with my hand.
Kether is getting ready to jump onto a rock.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna swim to the rock.
Swim to the rock. Okay. Just try to swim.
I'm basically just walking, right? I feel like I.
Yes, you are. What you feel, Gillian, is that the water is getting so violent that it's kind of like walking in a, maybe not tornado wind, but it's like walking in extreme wind. So you're kind of fighting to keep your path and keep from getting knocked around. All right. Your boat hits the rapids, rocking you back and forth violently in the boat, threatening to toss you in the water. I need everybody in the boat to give me a dexterity check. Gillian, I need you to make a strength or a dexterity saving throw. Gillian, you make a strength saving throw as you try to control your path through these rapids.
Nice.
My character sheet has stopped responding,
Oh dear.
and my laptop's downstairs.
Okay.
That
Well,
means
I
you've
can roll
gotten
this one for
thrown
you.
from the boat.
And my house is
That's
on
right.
fire.
I would argue to make the strength because I'm trying to do the oars, but
You
I'll
probably
take that
shouldn't because you just rolled a 19.
Yeah, I'll take that. She opens her mouth to argue and then she stops.
All right. actually, as this is happening, Scarlet, before you make that dexterity saving throw, I need you to give me a. You don't have any skill in handling a boat. Give me just a.
She's done it once before.
She hasn't done it once before. Give me just an athletics check to try to keep keep.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to push the button for me.
Oh yeah, right.
It literally will not load on my end.
Wow, Chris is pretty good at this.
Yep. All right. 14. Kaylin? Tim, did I get your roll? Where's your roll? Oh, yeah, 20. Okay. Tim, you are able to just steady yourself in the boat, even though you've got your hands out paddling. You're fine.
Ray, you should have a higher dex save than that, didn't you? You're a rogue.
Oh, yeah, you rolled a dexterity check.
Oh.
Roll your save, brother.
Whew.
You should have a good one. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Good catch. Good catch.
Yeah.
Gillian, you lose control of yourself for a moment and are bashed between a couple different boulders and take 20 bludgeoning damage as you fly through the water for a brief moment and bash back and forth between some boulders. Kaylin, you don't think you would have stayed in the boat had it not been for Scarlet's expert handling of those oars.
I'm so white-knuckled, too.
Keeping it steady, she's able to make the boat not rock back and forth quite enough to where you can stay in.
Hugging the edge and, like, trying not to throw up, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm actually whispering, praise Torm, praise leeches, praise everything. I have so many new gods to give praise to.
A sharp 90-degree turn in the river approaches ahead. The boat will surely capsize if not handled carefully. How do you guys want to handle this?
Handle carefully.
90-degree turn.
Kethler's going to provide the help action to Scarlet.
All right, how are you doing that?
Massage the shoulders.
Like hands on?
Just from behind, trying to kind of grab the oar as well.
Like help keep the oars steady with your own hands. All right.
Yep.
All right, I'll let you do that. I'll let you help Scarlet with the oars.
How wide is this river? Like, can we see the banks?
You can, and they are sheer cliff edges on either side.
Oof.
You seem to be passing through some sort of like mountain pass.
Can we see any like calm water? Like, do we see how far the rapids are going?
No. Right now, ahead of you, you can see Gillian in the water from where you're at, which you're probably a little bit ahead now because you got kind of thrown around by the rocks. You look ahead of you and you see right now, all you see actually is the 90-degree turn in the river. So you don't know what's ahead. But it seems like rapids for as far as you can see.
Okay. Here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna dimension door myself. So I'm gonna like dimension door myself up, I guess, as far.
Door.
What?
First time I thought you said Dementador yourself.
Dementor myself. So what I'm gonna do is I guess I can only see like where the river is turning.
Yep.
But I'm gonna like as far as I can see, I'm gonna dimension door myself to like the biggest, like tallest rock, if there's one that I can land on.
That you can land on. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Roll your dimension door for me. I want to see what the distance. 200 feet.
500.
500 feet.
500 feet. Up to 500 feet.
All right. You take a solid guess because you're looking at the 90-degree turn, so you can't really see what's out there. Gillian, you cast Dimension Door. You pop out of existence. You pass this 90-degree turn by a long shot. You go farther down the river. And you appear not on a rock, but you appear clinging to what appears to be a huge tree branch. And you look around you, Gillian, and there's a field of tree branches and tree stumps jaggedly sticking out of the water where you are.
Oh, boy.
And you are now well ahead of where the boat is.
Cool. Okay.
So I got Scarlet, Tim, Caitlin, what are you guys doing?
I'm pedaling faster with my hands.
Just holding on to being alive?
I don't think I have any spells to help in this situation, so I continue to be white-knuckled and praying to Torm and everyone else.
All right.
Wait.
All that's about to happen now is Scarlet's about to make a check to control the boat.
What check am I making?
It's going to be a strength check.
Can you tell me what my strength is? Is it a +3?
Strength check is +4.
+4, okay.
What were you going to do, Tim?
I'm going to cast this and read it.
Oh, my lord.
Oh, Jesus.
what is that? I'm not going to read all this.
I'm not reading this.
A cube up to 100 feet on the side.
I'm going to redirect the flow to where we land safely somewhere.
All right. So you are approaching.
Gentle.
Wow.
You are approaching a sharp 90-degree turn.
God?
So
I am Tim. I have ascended.
Jeez.
what you think, Tim, is that if you perhaps like move the water at the turn, move the water out of the way so the boat just is able to just pass through this like channel of water, you could probably aid it in going around this 90-degree turn safer.
Okay. See, at this point, Tim is like paddling as fast as he can. You know, tongue sticking out, eyes sort of out to the sides. Just completely blank in his head, not a thought in the world. Then he's paddling, sees all this stuff happening, and then it dawns on him he has control water.
Wait, I can control all this.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah, a strength check, please, with advantage, because Kethra is helping you, and it looks like a significantly easier job now that there's a channel of water for you to control downward.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to type this twice because my sheet's still not working. But ooh, thank God for the advantage.
Okay, thank God for advantage. At first, the boat tips over to like a 45-degree angle. You all think you're going in the water.
Oh, no.
But with Kethra's help, Scarlet's able to right the boat to this channel of water that Tim created. And you safely move yourselves a bit further down the river. As you make this 90-degree turn, you see two things. You see ahead the rocks abate. The violet waters now rush over sharp, thick tree branches jutting from the water that look like they could impale both man and boat.
Oh no, I am both man and boat.
I mean, are you though?
And clinging to one of these branches is a Gillian.
Alright, I raise the water up around the boat so we can float over the branches.
Oh, it's badass.
I love
All
it.
right, hold on. How does this spell work?
I terraform this part of the land so that we may land safely over there.
The water
You
can
can read it yourself.
And,
So correct.
and that's just a bonus action, by the way.
Here's what I don't understand is can
Gillian
you
is
multiple.
safe.
Oh, this is too much.
You may read it yourself. You
All
think
right.
I'm
No,
lying to you.
here you go. It's as an action on your turn. You can repeat the same effect or choose a different one. All right, that's what I was looking for. For some reason, I thought this was like a one-time, like I do a thing. But no, for the next 10 minutes, you can do a thing every turn. All right, gotcha. So you're trying to, ahead of you, raise the water so that you're above the tree branches.
How tall are these branches?
They're
It
about to be
depends.
10 feet taller now.
You're right. Some of them are only a couple. Well, here's what
Are they floating in the water, or are they still attached to the tree?
they seem to be attached to things. The water is very violent going around them, and they are stationary, just sticking out at random places. You think that maybe
Not
raising
sure.
the water, you'd be able to get yourself over some of them, but not all of them.
Deal.
What you don't know, and what someone might be able to tell you,
I agree to this.
is how many or what tree stumps are below the water.
That's what we have a fish for.
No, Miss Gillian!
Stick your head under the water, please. And watch out for tree branches.
You just see a boat full of screaming people inside.
All of them screaming.
So I'm sticking my head underwater and then yelling to you a detailed map of the tree branches.
That would be awesome.
Is that what you're hoping for?
As Tim changes the landscape of the water as he goes.
I have a plan to get myself out of this, so you do you.
Gillian separated herself from the boat. You guys. All right. Kethra, Kethra and Scarlet, are you guys doing the same thing? Just trying to operate the boat together?
Yes.
Kaylin, you want to be doing something besides holding on for your dear life?
I don't know how to help in this situation.
Kaylin, you look and you might be able
I
to
can
like
use perception
spot.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, you might be able to try to spot the tree branch because
Sure.
Gillian or Scarlet and Kethra, they're able even to look ahead. They're
Okay.
just focusing on
Sure.
controlling this boat.
I will try to spot as well as I can. And hopefully Styx can maybe do the help action on me as I'm spotting because he's flying above and can see things.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Six can probably see more than you can from the air.
Yes. I think my perception is better.
Yeah, so give me a perception with advantage. All right, Kaylin, you see maybe 9 or 10, even as Tim begins to raise the water ahead of you, you see 9 or 10 different specific branches that are going to capsize this boat if you hit them.
All right. It's just becoming like a game of Frogger where I'm like, all right, that way, this way, that way.
Yeah.
Start calling that shit out.
All right. Scarlet, give me the strength check with advantage.
See if this
As
works.
you attempt to follow Kalen's instruction. You're at this point trying to follow his instructions to avoid these tree branches.
Oh, that didn't work. Okay. So 9 is the first one.
9 is the first one.
I tried to get it to where it would roll it twice, and it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
my God.
A boat takes on a holy visage.
That's right. That was the help. So at one point, Scarlet, you're controlling it, but at one point, you turn right, and Kaylin, you see there's a tree branch coming right for the hull. Catherine just gracefully guides the oar up, and the boat veers away. Gillian, you see this boat full of screaming people pass you. You are still hanging onto a tree. What do you do?
All right.
Laughs maniacally.
So I am going to stick my head underwater and yell for help.
I have an emissary.
I have a couple of I have a couple different scenarios that I want to happen here. So, but no, so I'm gonna just yell as loudly as I can underwater. Noble friends, please, I seek your help. And what I would love to happen is one of two things. Either
here's my wish list.
Either some turtles will come and rise up, and I can ride them like jet skis. Or like water skis, or that's one option, or a river otter just like takes me, like I can hold on to a river otter as it just deftly swims underwater in between the branches to get me out of this. So that's the plan.
Could you have done this from the beginning? Could we all have turtle jet skis right now?
It turns out
goes sailing
jet skis. She doesn't tell anybody.
She just goes by and you see Kaylin mouth, what the fuck?
Oh. Gillian.
Yes.
Give me just a straight, you don't know what's in this river. It could be anything.
Okay.
Give me a straight 1d20.
A kraken comes from beneath the
To
waves.
see what is in this raging
Swallow
river.
you all.
Ooh, that is a 2.
It's the tentacles. It's all the tentacles.
Hello,
luck.
friend.
Always tentacles.
With a 2, you don't see any otters. You don't see any turtles.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You do
Plan's falling
see a school of salmon swimming upstream in the water near you. And they hear you. And the school of
They
salmon
don't care.
asshole, and they keep going. Now, the school of salmon hear you. What do you say to the school of salmon?
Help? Okay, wait. It's like it has to be simple ideas, right? So,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say like help, like get me to calm water food, So I'm like just trying to say like I'm gonna get like
Hey,
help me
we're
get
not
through
stupid.
this. I'll give you food.
Hey, lady.
I will reward you with treats. That's all I'm saying. It's like,
What did we just
help
say?
me get to calm water.
All right. Can they communicate simple language? You don't have any way of
I
understanding
can't. I don't
them.
understand them.
Okay.
What a terrible power.
Give me an.
Just like
Give me-
Aquaman.
I can talk to them. They don't give a shit. I can talk to them.
I mean, I could talk to him too.
Anybody can talk to them.
We can all talk to the fish, Gillian.
Gillian, give me an animal handling check with advantage.
Funny.
All right, Gillian. The school of salmon
Are
seems
now your
swayed by
children.
They seem swayed by your offer of food, and they swim a little bit upstream of you, and then all do a U-turn and come to sort of envelop you amongst themselves as they travel downstream towards where the boat is going. If you allow yourself to be taken with them, they just sort of carry you along as like a swarm.
Excellent.
All right, you all don't. What you all on the boat see? You pass Gillian on that tree stump, and then all of a sudden you see Gillian swimming along just with a tornado of salmon surrounding her next to the boat.
Sounds about right.
And you all clear the tree branches without taking any damage at all. As you clear the tree stumps and branches, you first hear the roar crescendo, and a moment later see why. A massive waterfall lies 100 feet ahead, dropping away to an unseen depth below, and you are rapidly approaching it. Gillian,
right.
your swarm of salmon abandon you.
Sure.
They help you, but they are not willing to go over a waterfall for you.
Well, they won't get any food then, will they?
I guess not. They did not fulfill their end of the deal when it came down to it.
There's nowhere to get off this boat?
There's nowhere to get off. You are
Right,
looking
Chris,
at,
you
like,
fucking asshole.
right, Chris.
Where were we supposed to get off at?
I'm as scared as you right now, honestly.
God damn it.
I didn't know this river was here.
This is the worst planet ever.
If Thixia was with you, she could probably tell you this all was going to happen, but
Oh,
she's not.
Great, we took the wrong one.
I crashed cries.
Why didn't I know about the river?
Damn it all. It's
Well,
just...
I have Featherfall, so
That is a plan.
I can cast that up to 5 creatures.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
I'm up to
like,
5 creatures.
push up some water. We can just slowly fall down on the water.
I don't think that's how gravity works.
But he
don't
can
know.
control the waterfall, right?
Can you control how fast the water falls?
These are all very important questions.
Read the spell and find out.
God damn it!
Tim's just testing the limits of what he can do at this point.
That's the
Say that the water.
the all-powerful spell is just a block of text so thick that the DM cannot cover it.
Hey, you think I want to read that? I don't want to read that.
So
read all
the spell text does say that the water flows as you direct it, and then once it's past the spell's range, it goes back to normal. So if he tells it to flow slow, technically it has to listen.
All right. Try the redirect flow bit. I was looking at that.
Wait, where are you trying to redirect this flow to? How is that helping?
Just to
It's
like
a
get
water-
like
Yeah, it's a
from
waterfall.
the
right?
yeah, it's a waterfall. Yes.
So just gonna we're gonna go over the edge and slowly fall on like a pillow of water.
Tim, I would let you try that, and you suspect it might mitigate the fall, but it wouldn't negate the fall.
I like those odds.
You can pass through water probably faster than the water could slowly take you down.
But we're in the boat. It floats.
Boats do float.
You could okay. So what you're talking about now is something entirely different.
What are you talking about?
You're talking about like an Iceman situation where you're creating a bed of water and the boat.
I'm Waterman.
And the boat's just gonna sit on this bed of water as you direct it downward.
Yeah.
All right, that would that's you could try it, but that would take an astonishing feat of control on your part and the boat controller's part to keep
All right,
that steady.
Give me a check.
Let's roll some dice, motherfucker.
All right, Scarlett, is Tim communicating this with you?
He's just like drool coming out, eyes glazed over.
Because at this point, I don't know if you guys know you're about to go. I mean, you guys all know you're about to go over a waterfall, but what Tim? Tim, do you communicate this with the rest of the team? Or what do you tell them is about to happen?
My friends, listen now to the words of the Creator.
90 feet away.
90 feet away, he has told me there is a waterfall that we're about to plunge down to our death.
I can see the
80 feet
fucking
away.
waterfall.
As we hurl towards
Oh my God! We're all gonna.
I'm reminded that I can control the water and will slowly fall down.
70 feet away.
I have also learned it is not working as much as I want it to, so we need some help.
Have you ever actually used this spell before?
I cast the spell and let everyone else decide. I cast the spell and let the creator decide for me.
Oh my god.
I did not actually read anything about the spell. If I am being completely honest.
I hate you too.
You know what? Scarlet would go, let's go, because Torm is the god of courage, and you know what? This is where you need to have courage, so she's all in. She just starts rowing harder.
Oh my god.
So
Tim says
if
he's got it. We're going.
we might need the help of multiple gods for this.
All right.
Kether, you're still aiding, right? Okay.
Tim, Scarlet, Kethra, that's what you're doing. Gillian, you're just going to go over it and attempt to cast Featherfall as you're going over?
Yeah, but I also don't know if I
So,
really understand
idiots.
Featherfall. Let me.
Oh,
Featherfall
wait, do I
great.
have Featherfall?
It says
really
if
great.
If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage. It can land on its feet.
Yeah.
I mean, and it lasts for a minute. I'm assuming it's not going to take a full minute to hit the ground.
Probably not.
Okay, my
We've
plan
done
is
this
to just
math
go
before.
over and cast Featherfall.
I want to see all these salmon like raining down with you too. It's just very chilly.
All right. Kaylin, are you doing anything besides shit your pants?
I mean, I don't think I have any more shit to shit or pants to ruin, but
Your pants are full.
if my perception checks will help us at all, then I can do that.
Yep,
Otherwise,
there's a waterfall.
otherwise-
Yeah, you look and you see
60
the waterfall.
feet, 50 feet, 40 feet. Just
Yeah, exactly.
screaming.
Give the countdown.
On the altimeter.
Whole time Styx is just flying above us, laughing gleefully.
Oh yeah, he's loving this.
Probably. All right. You all go over the edge of the waterfall, all both at the same time.
I will cast. So it's like a reaction, right? As we start
Yep.
falling, I'll cast Featherfall on all 5 of us except 6. So assuming they're within 60 feet of me, I will try to cast it on everybody.
Oh, please come within 60 feet of
All right. So what happens is, Tim, Scarlet, you have this elaborate plan planned. You all go over the waterfall. Tim,
This is a great twist because we always make Gillian think that she does something amazing, and now she's gonna make us think that we all did something fucking amazing. Stay on.
Tim, give me an Arcana check
Oh,
as
come
you
on.
as you attempt to weave this spell in a very specific way.
I'm not good at that.
Not bad.
All right.
Wow.
Well, for a brief moment, you think it's going to work. You guys go over the waterfall, and the water extends out with you under the boat. You all go out on the waterfall, and the water begins to fall, the boat begins to fall, and somehow, unbeknownst to you all, you don't go with the boat. Scarlet, you're still holding the oars, but the boat falls out from beneath your feet, and the boat and the water just go crashing downward, and you all are just slowly, gently falling down.
The creators failed us. Renounce our demon gods.
And you all look down, and there's a solid 100-foot drop from the top of the waterfall to the water below. Now, Featherfall is 60 feet per round, so it takes like 7, 8 seconds for you all to slowly fall. You all see your folding boat just go diving into the river below on its bed of water and go off into the distance a bit. You all slowly fall. Come on. And hit the water and take no damage
Wonderful.
as you just slowly go under the water. And what is shocking to you as you go under the water is that the water at the bottom of the waterfall is still and gentle, and the rapids appear to be over. and you all emerge from beneath the water. You all go underwater, come up completely soaking wet, but haven't taken no damage. And you look around and see that the river spills out into a vast valley green with life. Trees dyed in the vibrant shades of yellow and green and brush too thick to see through. You hear birds singing on the wind, and a cool breeze blows through the trees. On the pebbled banks of the river stands a wooden sign upon which a warning has been written in 3 languages. It reads, "Behold Marina's Grove. Harm not, lest ye be harmed." And that is where we will end it for tonight.
Same rule as the previous place, basically. Don't touch anything.
And you all are here for reference.
We survived.
You survived. Took almost no damage too. That was impressive.
Nice.
All right, that will do it. Is your poll? I guess you didn't know I was about to end.
I was actually on top of it. I actually already ran
okay.
it. Yeah, I still can't get the poll working, but people are voting anyway, which is good. For some reason, it won't track it. Yeah, I don't know. It posts the thing, but then it won't track the actual votes. But I can just look at them. So yeah, there's about a minute left for anybody who wants to vote more for our MVPC. Tim, you are the winner so far. Vote for Chris's beard. Excellent. I'll vote for the DM.
Boat's over here.
We could fold our boat back away.
You guys, well, you guys look ahead. And your boat's floating away.
Oh no!
Because you guys are just in the water.
Well, I guess we're not going to be returning from here.
Is it the folding boat?
That
It
was
is.
the folding boat.
And, I mean, the river's gentle. You see that the boat's not like jetting away. The boat's just gently floating down the river. You can get it.
All right, we'll get it at some point. All right, Tim, you are very much the MVPC for this session.
All right. Thanks.
Tim broke both my encounters.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well,
We'll be talking about our patch notes. In chat for the lost
thank you to
player.
Reese, Rochelle, Raymond, Heather, and Eric.
Whoa there.
And thank you to our wonderful fans for watching.
Oh, shoot. Thank you to our awesome DM, Chris. Go to roguewatson.com for recaps and patreon.com/roguewatson if you'd like to support the channel. Head on over to our post-session discussion chat for the Lost Plane, as some of us will be jumping over to that stream after a short break. Otherwise, we will see you all next week.